It's now advertising for a woman willing to give birth to a Neanderthal baby. Yeah, thank you for that. Let's see here. John, how you doing? John, I don't know if I can read this or not. He's from the Nederland. And he said, hi, Mike, brutish people equals, British people. And he said he's just kidding. All right, Holly, when you showed the picture of the Neanderthal, it reminded me of some of the employees that work in the same warehouse as I do. Just saying. Jerry and Joyce, thanks for announcing Shorey County in New York State will not enforce the anti-gun law. We live in Montgomery County right next to Shorey County. We have not heard this in the news. Thanks for announcing. I'm waiting for Jefferson County. Now, our sheriff is a Democrat, and he voted for Barack Obama. I'm just wondering what he's going to do. Let's see here. Penny. Howard Hughes ran around naked with long hair and fingernails before he died. Was he a brute beast? Oh, yeah. His problem was drug-induced. If you know anything about Howard Hughes, he got hooked on, I think, codeine. Couldn't get off of it, and I think it messed his mind up. But that is spiritual in nature as well. Joanne, how you doing? Joe, hi, Pastor Mike. I believe one of the biggest problems with the abortion issue is this. The quote-unquote procedure is treated just like another surgery. The physical body heals, but the emotional toll is overwhelming. She knows from experience. The depth of the pain is something only Jesus himself can reach. I have been a nurse for almost 30 years, and I have never seen anyone consumed with guilt over the removal of their gallbladder or mourning the loss of their kidney stones. Joe, I love you. Good point. Steve, Pastor Mike, please pass on my condolences to the Crum family. My dad went to heaven a couple years ago, and I know how difficult, as you do, it is. And I also stand with you on this sacred name deception that is being pushed. God bless. Thank you. Rigdon family, shouldn't we say King James Bible instead of version, which might lead people to think that that's okay? Well, that's a good way of putting it. And my experience is that people are going to think what they want to think. And I have heard people say, yeah, King James Version. There you go, right there. And because they know absolutely not what they talk about. Paula, I pray every night that the Lord would continue to show you great and mighty things and give you utterance to teach. May God bless you and keep you strong. Thank you for speaking God's truth. We stand with you. God, open our eyes, and we thank God for leading us to you through your videos. Yeah, and I want to tell you this. I appreciate that. Paula, I appreciate that. And be sure always to tell God thank you, because it was his idea. I promise you. Jeff, hey, Mike, I'm sorry that some people are so angry with you, but I want to encourage you, my precious friend. None of us enjoy discovering that something we hold dear to ourselves is, in fact, wrong and harmful to us. I know about this. Those who cut you off are desperately holding on to their comfort zones, and what they don't realize is that if we are truly born again, Jesus will challenge our comfort zones until we are where he wants us to be. By telling the truth, you did for Jesus what he was going to do in those people anyway. Jesus used you for his purposes, and those who run away will meet another challenge again elsewhere, because Jesus said he will never leave us nor forsake us. Those who ran off angrily, I think, must have forgotten that God God bless you, mate. I pray Jesus hugs you big time. Well, he does. Okay. Okay. Pastor Mike. Do your children call you Mike when they want something from you and when they speak to you about anything else? What's your point? Even if Yahweh were the correct name, using that name and praying to God completely disregards both the plain teaching of Jesus. Okay, I think I get where you're going now. Okay, all right, hang on. All right. Just how do some people... All right. I thought this was adversarial. We're good. All right. Just how do some people get, and sometimes it's hard for me to determine if an email is going to be adversarial or not. So some people have written, don't worry, Pastor Mike, we're buddies. Okay. All right. Because, if I'm reading this live online, I've never read the email before, I might take it wrong, and I've done that in the past, and I've had to apologize. All right. So just how do some people get Yahweh out of our Father which art in heaven? Good point. Or out of what? I want to keep reading this email. Whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, Jesus prayed, Father. That's right. Jesus said, Father. That's what he did. When he raised Lazarus from the dead, and when he prayed in John 17, when he prayed in the garden, when he prayed from the cross, Jesus never addressed God in prayer as Yahweh or Yahuwah. It's always Father, except the one time on the cross when Jesus prayed, God, my God, my God. That was not blasphemous. Jesus said, whatsoever you ask the Father in my name. Grover, outstanding email. Thank you for saying it that way. Sorry, I misinterpreted the first sentence. Anyway, God bless you. I got to go and take care of business at home. Are you ready for this? I have a new closing graphic. A guy made this for me. I thought it was outstanding. We'll see you later.